Dozens arrested, wanted for the most violent crimes in the Mid-South. We first told you last week about a special operation carried out by U.S. Marshals. Tonight, we're giving you an exclusive look at how they tracked down some of those fugitives.
WREG's investigator Jessica Gertler rode along as they faced some tense situations.
It took a matter of seconds to get out of the car and surround a Whitehaven apartment, where a man wanted for multiple counts of aggravated robbery was said to be hiding. Guns drawn, canine bark echoed throughout the complex. Outside the front door, a stern message was repeated. Seconds turned to minutes. Then we saw a woman cradling a newborn emerge, walking right past Special Deputy Gates.
Our fugitive would not come out of the house. We even brought our canine dog up.
And eventually, the canine went into the apartment and followed the fugitive's scent.
We saw his foot when the dog took one of the pillows away from where he was hiding. He was hiding underneath the bed.
The man who'd been on the run finally surrendered. That day, Desmond Lofties was arrested for a list of violent charges. There had been a warrant out for his arrest. He became a target of a special operation.
We launched Operation North Star, which is a Department of Justice initiative to reduce violent crime by apprehending dangerous fugitives.
Tyrese Miller is the United States Marshal for the Western District of Tennessee.
Memphis was selected as one of 10 cities where this initiative is happening.
For weeks, Miller says 3 teams, led by the U.S. Marshals Service, worked simultaneously in the Memphis area looking for dangerous fugitives.
We're talking about murderers, attempted murderers, robbery suspects, rape suspects, sex offenders.
We were the only media who went out with one of those teams involved in the operation. Along with Lofties, we watched them track down another fugitive in Orange Mound. This time, a quick surrender in the pouring rain. The team said they worked around the clock to find him and the others on their list.
Non-stop, long hours. Like I said, we do a lot of surveillance. We do a lot of research. We do a lot of planning.
Research and planning that continues up until the very last moment.
We try to make it where he's safe or she's safe, or we're trying to make sure that we're safe.
Before executing each arrest, we watched the team huddle together to delegate roles and discuss details.
The intensity builds up to the end. You don't know where they're hiding at, but you still got to go in there and get them, and you don't know what to expect.
That's why we train. We train monthly. We have mandatory trainings.
What difference do you think this operation will make?
I think it absolutely will make a difference because you have this small group of people who commit the majority of the crime. So statistically, if you arrest these people and get them off the street, then you're going to reduce your crime.
Something so many in the city want. Shootings, robberies, homicides seem never ending, leaving victims and their families suffering. On this day, we saw even more devastated. The fugitive, now in handcuffs, said goodbye to his newborn, followed by a hug from a tearful child on the other side of the squad car. The consequences of his alleged crimes also impacting his own family.
So these are people who aren't just your one-time offenders. These are people who have shown a pattern of not being able to comply with the law.
A pattern this operation tried to break.
Operation North Star took place in 10 different cities, but just here in Memphis alone, it resulted in 122 arrests. 10 were for murder, 8 for attempted murder, and 32 for aggravated assault. They say they also confiscated guns, cars, cash, and drugs. Reporting in downtown Memphis, Jessica Gertler, WREG, News Channel 3.
Now, as you heard in Jessica's story, some of those fugitives captured are accused of violent crimes that they have committed before. Now, tonight at 10, hear one woman's frustration as she finds out how quickly the man who robbed her elderly mother was back in handcuffs again.